All right, we are live. Welcome everybody. I am just getting ready. Sorry for the late start this morning. Welcome to the Dave's Island Instruments ukulele beginners class. And basically today we're just going to be talking about ukulele. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Yeah, I'm good. And actually we're going to do a song first. And we have Nikki here today. Hi, Nikki!
Hey,
Our motto here is every day,
keep on strumming ukulele.
keep on strumming ukulele. Sorry for we've been like kind of messing around this morning, playing some ukulele, answering questions. There was some good stuff and we had a good class. So for those of you that actually are local and are interested in, coming to play, we have a COVID-safe environment here in Lakewood where we hang out and jam some songs and just have fun. So that's what I believe ukulele is all about. So today we have a song we're going to sing for you. We always start with music and end with music. What do you think? Is that a good thing, Nikki?
I think it's a great thing.
That's a great thing. And today we're going to continue our exploration into the 4 principles of music, which is going to be fun. And I think we're talking about silence today, so that's going to be good. And also for our Wednesday Ook Social, if you guys have been visiting us there, it has changed this year. This year we're changing it up, and we're started Thursday night for the Ook Social. If you look below in the description, I think it's over here. You can actually check that out. There's a link on our website. With the Zoom link and all of that. If you do not see it, just give us an email and I can send you that information, which will be cool. But let's start out with some music and then we'll get into it. This song is, actually I wonder if I have it. Let me see if I can share it for you guys. And what are we doing? Take the money and run. Oh, Steve Miller Band. This is so fun.
Steve Miller and his band did a good job.
Yeah, they did. Actually, I'm a skateboarder. It's so funny how music and skateboarding go together. And this was one of the video part. I heard the song Take the Money and Run. I was like, that's why I know it from this skateboard video. It's pretty crazy. Oops. And we do have it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Yeah, there it is. And there should be in the description. There should be a link to all these Ook Social songs. So, and you can download for your pleasure. And actually, I don't like how this camera is. Sorry, I'm bringing it down. And we're going down there. I think that's better. Almost broke my ukulele. Oh my gosh. I almost stepped on it. Don't put your ukulele on the ground. That's what they... We have too much fun over here. It's so funny. I hope you guys are having fun too. Life is too short not to have fun. I am sure you guys agree. All right, so we are going to do Take This Money Run, Steve Miller Band. And I need to see the words because my eyes are so blind. All right, here we go. On 4. Let's do the first verse, and then we'll get into it. This is a story. Oh, yeah. I have to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bobby Sue took that money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Billy Mack is a detective down in Texas. You know he knows just exactly what the facts is. He ain't gonna let those two escape justice. He makes his living off people's taxes. Bobby Sue, whoa, she slipped away. Billy Joe caught up with the very next day. They got the money, hey, they got away. They headed down south, they're still running today. Sing it. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, G. Yeah. One more time. Yeah. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Go on, take that money and run. Go on, take that money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have so much fun. So I love it when we mess up, but hopefully it didn't mess up too bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's Take That Money and Run. You guys can actually download these on our on the link below if it's there. If not, just send us an email and I will send you the linkage. But I'm excited to be here. It's a beautiful Saturday. What is today? Saturday, February 5th. Actually, this is countdown for all you lovers out there. February 14th, and if you're a musician, I think you're getting ready to serenade your honey, right? That's what you should be doing. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's good to sing. Actually, that was the original reason why I started playing ukulele was because I wanted to sing a song for my girl, and that's now I think I can.
Where's Carrie?
Carrie's not here. She's not here. What was the reason? What was the first reason for you?
Want to do something to make myself happy.
Actually, I like what Nikki said there. She wanted to do something to make herself happy, and it's pretty deep what she said because one, she feels music makes her happy, right? And then just in the act of playing music is amazing. And I've been talking about this this year. I know the last couple classes I've been talking about the 4 principles of music. If you guys heard that, this is what, let me see, 4 principles of music. And that's what we're going to be talking about. I think the first one, if I remember correctly, I was talking about rhythm, melody. I talked a little bit about harmony, and I'll probably just keep going around just to, talk more about it, and just gives us a base on what to talk about music. Because for you beginners, I know it's kind of tough out there sometimes. You want to learn like, oh yeah, I need to learn the chords, and there's a lot of little things that you should learn, and it gets kind of crazy. So these 4 principles of music kind of like take that away and shows you what you need to work on. For example, rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence. And usually I always ask those questions: how's your rhythm? How's your melody? How's your harmony? And how's your silence? So my goal for this year is to help you guys understand this and how to use it in your practice. And today we were talking about it with some new students, and they were amazed. What did Veda say? Veda said she's never heard of it this way or something like that. And I've never heard of
Never
this.
heard of it like that before.
So I'm excited. It's a good thing, and this is what I've been researching all last year. And it's just an easy way to digest the music, because I believe everybody has music in them. One of the biggest fears for a lot of people is just to get up and talk in front of some people, right, Nikki? Like in teachers, like they know this. And then to sing in front of someone or play music in front of someone, that's even scarier. It is a scary thing, and I understand it, but it's one of the things that people, I believe, nowadays are looking for, especially working here at, I see them all come in, and, a lot of them don't have music, and they just want to, they want to play music. And the ukulele, as you see it, it's not intimidating. It's not intimidating. It's a welcoming instrument, and once you hear that sound, you're like, wow, it just puts a smile on your face, right? And the beauty of it is you can take it everywhere. And the big thing about music is practice, and it's practice, practice, practice. If you notice, the first thing is rhythm. What you're trying to do is get in touch, or what you're doing is getting in touch with yourself, which you haven't done in quite a long time. So, I love talking about the 4 principles, because it really hits the heart, I believe, of what music should be and how we should practice it. And we can debate it, but I would love to hear from you guys if you guys have any questions about this. But the 4 principles: rhythm, melody, harmony, silence. Actually, if you guys like to read that book at the bottom, Christine Stevens, amazing person. I actually had a chance to talk with her, where I didn't think I did, because I wanted to thank her for her knowledge. And it's just so funny how people that give this kind of knowledge are just so open, because I had got her phone number and called her, and we talked. It was crazy. I was like, whoa. And she helped me with all this stuff without anything. It was just the vibration was there between us, and we were on the same path, so we just shared knowledge, and this is what I came up. And now I'm sharing with you guys, which is amazing. I love it. So that last song, Take the Money and Run, it's a great song. Lately in the Ook socials, what we've been doing is they would bring me songs, and I would learn them. I think I had one on the floor. They brought me Love Potion number 9, and I was teaching them how to do it. And it was the first time I really sang that. It was kind of funny. They're like, oh my God. And I got it, like, it's kind of funny, because like when I see these, now I could just play it. I would have to hear the song a little bit, and then I could play it, and I'm like, oh, I got it. And it's a good feeling. It really is a good feeling. I've worked hard for 6 years, fingers hurting, learning all the chords, sitting there alone, all that stuff. And the beauty of it is being able to play for you guys. It's so awesome. And then teach other people. I love it. Okay. So today, I got to put up the 4 principles. What we're going to talk about is, that's the wrong one. Boop. I'll go back here. Boop. And yeah. We talked about rhythm. Then there was this, rhythm is your practice. What we talk about is practice. Whenever I talk about rhythm, I always say, hey, how's your practice? Right, Nikki? How is your practice?
A little too fast. I've been rushing it.
You've been rushing it? Interesting. That's a good thing. Actually, I want to talk about that, because silence has to do a lot with patience. It's kind of crazy. First, you have your rhythm, where you're getting in tune with your body. You're just learning how to do your fingers. a big thing is the pinky, okay? When you can get your pinky to work, and I've given you guys exercises on that, on how to do that, then you know you're getting in tune with your body. It's kind of cool. It's like, it's fun for me to look at my pinky and go, hey, touch that string, and you can do it. Most of the time in the beginning when you're trying to do chords or anything like that, you notice that your fingers, I used to do this, like when my G, I would have to move my finger with my other hand and put my finger on it. Now I can just do it. But that's what happens. You're not in tune with your hand, so you have to practice. It's like so crazy. But now it's getting better. It's like cool. So just remember, for those beginners, you want to learn some basics and then have a practice routine that you can do every day.
Keep on drumming ukulele.
And my thing is 15 minutes a day. Just 15 minutes. Actually, they've done a study. If you can play 15 minutes a day, it helps with stress, anxiety, all these other things. You know this. Everybody pretty much knows music heals. Music absolutely heals. And my goal this year is to give you good practices and examples of how to do that. And so that's where we are. Melody, I talked about it, I believe, a couple weeks ago, and that's basically everybody, I believe, has music in them. It's absolutely true. And what you're trying to do is get the music out of you. Okay, and that's your melody, whatever your melody is. And then what do you have to do to learn that? You still have to practice, but you also have to learn the language of music. Notes, chords, how do they go together, music theory. There's all kinds of different music theories that you can study. And this is where, if you understand this is where this gets really exciting, because usually I notice teachers lead with music theory versus why people are playing. And it's not like you need the reason why you need to learn all this stuff. It's kind of like learning math. Why do I need to learn math? You know what I mean? It's like, that's basically what it is. But if you understand the melody part of it, then you're like, oh, I want to learn the language of music. So that hopefully that makes sense to you. And then you have harmony, which I talked about last week. You combine all these things. Not only is it playing with other people, which I feel is it. When I first started, it was scary, like playing with other people. It's like, actually, I had a customer in here the other day. She was so she didn't want to touch the instrument. I go, no, you can play it. She's like, no, I don't want to play in front of you. I just go, wow. I go, oh. And I just go, no, it's fine. I get it. Because, it is scary. You don't want to play like,
It's
usually,
terrifying.
yeah.
So terrifying, because you're putting yourself out there for people.
Yes.
You don't want to do it wrong, because you don't want to misrepresent yourself. You don't want to play the song.
Yeah.
All the terror.
And this is the funny part. I think this is, in society, that's what it's like. But once you let go and sing like nobody's watching, it doesn't matter how good or bad you are, the people will see your passion. That's the huge thing about it. And I know this, the more you sing, every time you sing bad, you're going to get better. And by the time you get better, you're going to be like, wow.
Just like practicing the instrument.
Wow. And your voice is also an instrument that you have to practice. So you may sound bad now, but you can sound good later. Takes practice. You already have the music in you, just remember that. So that's harmony. Harmony is also like a huge thing, because if you can harmonize with like people and music, I believe it's easier on your relationships with people, because you can feel their vibrations, and I believe we communicate like that unconsciously. It's kind of crazy. So and then the last part is silence, and that's where we are right now. It just comes full circle. It's actually just a circle: rhythm, melody, harmony, and silence. And silence is crazy. I actually just think of that first statement right there. What does it say? It says, no music without silence. Actually, I just read, I was listening to this thing. All your inner energies starts with silence. All of them, even music. But music starts with silence and ends with silence. So is it important? Is silence important? I'm going to say yes. Silence is very important. The sound of silence is your breath. That's the sound of silence. What is pure silence? Is not breathing at all. Is the space between and the exhale, the inhale and the exhale. For music, it's between the notes. Here's the first note. Now it's silent. That's the second note. Most people, when they get on the ukulele, what do they want to do? They want to go. Everybody wants to do that. It's like that rock star thing, right? You just want to get on jam. I understand this because it's fun. It's fun. But I can tell you this. This is absolutely true. If you can go from here to here, the longer you can do that without feeling uncomfortable, once you can do that, just that slow, you have enough space and you will be faster. You will be faster. Your fingers will fly across this board like nothing, and it will sound good. Okay? But that's slow equals fast. Remember that? Say it with me. Slow equals fast. Slow equals fast. And that's silence. Listen. One of the things when we're playing, like say if last week I gave you the picking exercise where you do this. Most of the time what we're thinking is visually we're looking at it and making sure we're doing our fingers, right? Instead of listening to the sound, let it drop, go to the next one. Let it drop, go to the next one. I know this is very tedious, but this is going to teach you patience. And in a patience song, I believe sounds better. Okay? So going slow, listening to the silence, working on your breath. Okay? So I believe I've showed you guys the scale going down on the A string, and I'm going to show you again how to do this and practice it. Okay? So on your practices, if you look back on the past things, I would talk about the A or C scale on the A string. This is what I teach pretty much everybody. It sounds like this. And those are also called triads. Okay, look it up. You guys can look it up. All that information's on there. But it sounds pretty, and it works on working your fingers. Now, when you first start, when you learn this, you're going to be, and I'll give you the numbers right now if you guys are listening. The first, this is a C scale, so I use the C chord, okay, to like just hear that note. So C chord is really easy. It's the 3rd fret, A string. That's where my finger is, right? So once I strum that, then you get into the scale, okay, and it goes 2, 3, 5. That's the first one. Look at my hands. 2, 3, 5. Next one is 3, 5, 7. Okay, you guys can write this down if you want to. Next one is 5, 7, 8. Then 7, 8, 10. 8, 10, 12. Now here, if you have a soprano, you're going to stop at the 10. Okay, but if you have a concert or a tenor, continues. So 10, 12, and then 10, 12, 14, and then 12, 14, 15. Okay, and that's the full scale going down. And you also go backwards. and that's how that would go. Now, when you're working on your silence, okay, a good way to actually do this in the beginning, to go slow, this is what I do, because this is actually it's very refreshing if you can do this with intention and listening to the notes. So first I would strum, and then 1, 2, 3. And then what you want to do at this point is breathe. Inhale, exhale. Then 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. And hold that note. Okay. If you lay your fingers off, the note will die. Watch. And it's gone. If you hold it, hear the ringing, and it still goes. So 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Breathe. Just breathe. It makes me smile. That last one always makes me smile. And then you can get faster. And then your fingers get really fast, and you can do that. And there's a lot of cool things that you can do on this, because there's also above scale for C. These are 2. So there's the A string and the E string, and then they have also scales on it once you learn that. But then you can play that as music if you want to. So once you learn that scale, pretty nice, and I just made that up. But it's basically, I like doing that, and that's part of my practice, because I'm just practicing like scales and getting my hands in touch with everything. But the main thing is that silence, is the space between the notes. And this is where it causes you to really listen. I noticed today I was teaching some students, but one of the things is they don't listen to the notes. They just look at hitting it. And I understand in the beginning that's the thing, but right now what you want to do is listen. Listen to that note. Let it get into your ear. See how long it rings. Some ukuleles ring longer, some ring less. But listen to the timing. It's funny. Once you just listen to it, it's really pretty. It's very nice. So yeah, silence. Nikki, what do you think?
I think silence is the hardest thing to learn. Because
Why?
you get so wrapped up in, like you said, playing the note or playing the chord or making the song you're playing sound like the song in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to forget the silence.
No, it is. Absolutely. And that's why I tell people, like, one of the things when you're learning these songs, then I'll give you guys this one. So that's silence. If you guys have any questions, please comment. If you guys have any, I would love to hear. I've been talking about it more. And one of the things is this year I'm living life like music. And this has a big, it's very important to know the 4 principles if you want to live life like music. And yeah. Doesn't that sound good, Nikki? Living life like music? I like it. Singing and dancing through life. How would you like to do that? That's what I like to share. So what was I looking at? Oh yeah. So on the intro screen, and then we had. So take this money and run. I'm just going to use this as an example. and give you guys like some tips on that, and then we'll just leave it from there, and I'll show you. Actually, no, since we have the other song, since we're gonna do another song anyways, we are going to do, what's the next one? Tennessee Whiskey. Tennessee Whiskey. All right. Oh, not that one. So Tennessee Whiskey. Whoa. That's big. All right. Tennessee Whiskey. How are you? It's a great song. Chris Stapleton. It's funny actually. I remember playing or learning the song because it's kind of slow, and I thought I had to play it that way, and I could not get it. I could not get that beat.
It was hard the first time.
Yeah, it's hard to like. I don't know. It's just slow. Just the way he sang it, it sounds good. It's just that was his rhythm, and it was kind of crazy because it was like really slow. Yeah, let me look at this. Tennessee Whiskey. And actually this song, it kind of, what it taught me was that I can play any way I want to. Slow, fast, whatever. And I was like, oh, and it sounds good. So usually like after I practice my practices, do my fingers and all that stuff, then I would get into songs. And depending if I have a new song or if I'm working on one just to get it down, you know, I just continue to play that. And usually if you see this right here, I have my book in front of me with music, but it has this sheet right here on it, okay? And then normally I have what is called the one-hit wonder. I've talked about this before, but basically it's just getting the basis of the song, okay, and the timing, okay? Now, for example, like if you look at the intro, you know what chords you're going to be playing. So A, B minor, A, and then there's A7 sus4 if you see at the bottom. There's only 3 chords. It's kind of funny. So you got A, B minor, A sus, and then A. Okay, that's the whole thing if you see it on the intro right here. So what I do is I do one-hit wonder. Now there's what this is called, or what this is basically you hit it once, like if you start from the first verse, you hit the A. And then I always start with not singing the song, just saying it, almost kind of rapping it, I guess. And then I would hit A, one-hit wonder. Used to spend my nights in A, and then ballroom. Say it exactly like that. And then you hit another B minor. Liquor was the only love I've known. Remember, one hit, A sus A, and then another A. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle. And brought me back from being too far gone. Sometimes on these sheets that I made, the timing is not right, so you guys got to listen to it. I did that on purpose to test you. Just kidding. Actually, I was just being lazy, but and I haven't fixed it yet, but just pay attention because sometimes the timing is not right, and that's kind of cool because you have to find the timing anyway, so it's kind of cool. So you saw that. It's pretty easy. Used to spend my nights in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I've known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle and brought me back from being too far gone. That's basically it. And then I do the whole song like that so I can and then I speed it up. Now the next step on the one-hit wonder would be to kind of sing it. Listen to the note first. Used to spend my nights in a barroom. I usually like to listen to the note before I sing. That's kind of crazy. Liquor was the only love I've no. Isn't that easy? And then you can keep on practicing until you got it. Just one hit. Just one hit. And what you're doing is funny, I'm talking about silence because used to spend my nights. So I'm waiting for it to go to silence and then used to spend my nights in the barroom. And I just let it go again. Liquor was the only love I know. So you see how that works. All right. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. That's called the One Hit Wonder. All chord sheets you'll find they're a little bit differently. If you guys have this sheet right here, teach yourself to play ukulele, at the bottom where it says online resources, you can check out all those websites and they have songbooks. Some are different, some are written differently, but there's thousands and thousands of songs already written for ukulele in those links right there. So check them out. If you don't have this should be linked down at the bottom in the description. Okay. So, and then yeah. And I would highly suggest, one of the things that I learned last year is rearranging these songs. How I rearranged this song has helped me. Actually, it helped me write my own song, which I did last year, which is really cool. And it's kind of funny because as I talk about the 4 principles, okay, it's about finding your music, the music that you have in yourself. And to write your own song is pretty awesome. I didn't realize this, but it's my chorus for life. Is my song that I wrote, which is called Keep On Strumming Ukulele, right, Nikki? It's pretty crazy. So I can't wait until Nikki finds her song. She writes her song, which is going to be fun. I never thought I would write a song, but I did, and it's cool. It's cool. It's super cool. Nikki's all, let's sing your song. When she says that, I'm like, oh yeah, I do have a song. I'm like, and I did it. You guys heard the song. It's in that. I think I did it in the beginning of this year. So if you guys want to look back, I did redo it. So hopefully I did a good job. So after you do the one hit wonder, then you just practice and practice till one day you got it. And like it took me a while because I was listening to the song and I wanted to do it like that. And then I realized I don't have to do it like that. And I can do it in what makes me feel good. And then I just kind of like sped it up a little bit. And it was awesome. So hopefully that helps you guys today. I know playing ukulele has really, really changed my life. It's not about the instrument though. It's about you as a person, your musicality. You have music that you're using the ukulele to express yourself, which is amazing. I like it. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with that, and Nikki's going to jam with me. We're going to jam you guys out and sing some Tennessee whiskey. I need some water first. Actually, apple juice. This is really whiskey, but... Does it look like whiskey? Tennessee whiskey right here. Just kidding. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good Saturday and enjoy the music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Used to spend my nights in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. Nice. But you rescued from reaching for the bottle and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Tennessee whiskey. Yeah, nice. Tennessee whiskey. Here we go. Drink up. Here's to you, all you ukulele fans out there. Great to have you guys on a Saturday. I enjoy sharing with you guys. Just a reminder, every Thursday night we have a ukulele Zoom call where we have a ukulele social, and we train on all these songs that you're hearing right now. It's really fun. Nikki, do you have a good time?
Always have a good time.
Nikki's always there, so
Jump
she's
on in. We'll jam.
2 years. She's been, oh my God, it's so amazing. It's good to watch people get really good at ukulele, and Nikki,
Damn.
you've been an inspiration, so it's awesome.
You taught me everything I know.
Not everything, but a few things. But anyways, you guys have a great Saturday. Next couple weeks we will be here. Thursday night is a social, and then in 2 weeks, if you guys want to come down live to hang out with us and play some ukulele and learn some songs, if you're local, you can come down here and check us out. We also have ukuleles online. I'll be going to Ohana to go check out some maybe next week. But we have some good ukuleles available if you guys are looking to upgrade, want to get that Valentine's Day gift for one of your honeys. The gift of me, I know it sounds cliche, but the gift of music is amazing. So, this might be a good thing for your honey. So with that, enjoy your Saturday, and every day,
Keep on strumming ukulele.
keep on strumming ukulele. See you in a couple weeks. Enjoy.